Cuba, que viva Cuba. Cuba para siempre.
Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Blend. Today I'm going to be doing the August 2019 reading for Taurus. Um, as you know, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition. So I will be reading from the Orisha Tarot cards, and I will also be pulling from Odu, which is our sacred doctrine that identifies challenges in our life, helps us to overcome them, and to fulfill our destinies in the most positive way possible. So I'm going to get started with a quick prayer, and then I'll go into the cards. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, protections, guardian angels of the Taurus collective earth sign, whose birthdays fall between April 20th and May 20th. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, protections, guardian angels of the Taurus collective earth sign, whose birthdays fall between April 20th and May 20th. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, protections, guardian angels of the Taurus collective earth sign, whose birthdays fall between April 20th and May 20th. I come before you here today, spirit guides and protections of the Taurus collective, to help your children to identify issues and concerns and challenges in their life. I pray that the information that you bless your children with will flow abundantly and accurately. And I pray that the information is such that your Taurus children will be able to make the changes they need to make in their life to fulfill their dreams and accomplish their goals and fulfill their destiny in the most positive way possible. I honor your energy in this world. I honor your energy in their lives. And I thank you. Modukwe. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to shuffle. Just give me a couple of seconds. That's too many cards. Okay, so we'll start off with this. We have 6 here. We'll see what message. So just give me a couple of seconds. There are some reversals here. I will weave the reversals in as I go through the interpretation throughout the reading. So, okay. So, we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Sun. And we have the Orisha Ogun. Ogun is the male aspect of God, who is a warrior aspect. He deals with iron, metals, cars, accidents, war, surgical implements, surgeries. Um, he deals with work. Um, he owns the number 3 and the number 7. His colors are green and black. Okay, and he is a warrior. And warriors are usually found in the woods. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Air. We have Oshimari, which is another Orisha of transformation, the aspect of God that deals with transformation. And then we have Eshu, which is the trickster Orisha, the Orisha of chance, that aspect of God that governs chance and uh, really you making choices and making decisions about which way you want to go. Free will. Okay. All right. So it looks like here, there are birds speaking here. So birds are very important to you. If you're seeing birds around, just keep your eyes open for that, because that is spirit speaking to you. There's lots of birds in these pictures, lots of wildlife. Um, with the Nine of Swords talks about drama in the typical tarot. But here, the Nine of Swords, you see a whole bunch of dead birds. Okay, birds that are dead. They're basically drying up in the sun. Um, and so there's been a death of something. Maybe a relationship collapsed. There was a lot of drama, a lot of problems and issues at some point going on. The sun came, but the sun came reversed. Okay. So this is saying that there are challenges, there are difficulties that you're experiencing right now, and that we need to look to resolve them. Ogun also came, but Ogun came reverse. So Ogun is not happy with what's going on in your lives. Okay, Ogun is going to stand up to fight for you. And so there are things that you can do. There's work that you can do with Ogun. There's meditations. There's songs that you can sing to kind of tap into his energy to help protect you and stabilize you during this time. This reading, some of these things may resonate with you. All of the things may resonate with you, or none of the things may resonate with you. Okay, as we go on through the reading, you're going to see how it develops and see whether it applies to you or not. Okay, and this reading will cover for the rest of the month of August. Then you have the Nine of Swords. Oh, that was the Ten of Swords. Then you have the Nine of Swords. So basically, with this, you have a bird that's under attack. Okay. There's challenges. I don't know if people are attacking you, not physically necessarily, but verbally. Verbal assaults, slander, um, bochinche, gossip. You know, twisting things around, putting you in the middle of things. So this is a really challenging aspect here. So it's saying that there's some strife, there's issues and problems, but that Ogun is going to come in and help you. Okay. Oshimari is the Orisha of change, of transformation, but there's also phenomena here. So I don't know if you're experiencing phenomena in your life, in your home, but it's saying that there's change and transformation that's taking place. And as a result of it, it's very uncomfortable. Maybe that's why the sun came up reverse. Things are very uncomfortable right now, but in discomfort, in change, there is discomfort. So change is not comfortable many of the times. It seems like there's revolution. There's a revolution taking place in your life. There's changes that, and there's bumps in the road, but things are transforming. I don't know how fast they're transforming, but they're transforming. You did get swords here, so there's a lot of like mental anguish, mental challenges, struggling here. And so what you can do with that is, and I have the recipe on my discussion section of the channel. You can start to look at taking white baths, saying prayers of the white over the white bath, and pouring it from your head down to the rest of your body after you physically bathe, and that will help to center you, to calm you down, to get rid of the anxiety, and the chaos that's going on in your head. Okay, and you can also sleep in white, dress in white, keep your head wrapped in white. You can wear white hats, white scarves, because white is a very soothing color. It's a very spiritual color, and it will help to center you and ground you. Okay. The next card and the last card you have is Eshu. Okay. In our tradition, Eshu has two aspects. There's Alegba, and then there's Eshu. Eshu kind of rules things that are a little bit darker, a little bit sinister. And so his energy is prominent here. Eshu says that he wants to help you, wants to stand up, because there are things that are going on in your life that are not so good. There are people that are not so forthcoming in your life. And so Eshu is here to basically remedy the situation. Eshu's energy is found not only in the woods, but on the corners where there's lots of people congregating, where there's lots of cars, there's lots of traffic. His energy can be a bit chaotic, but in that chaos there is order. But it's order in somewhat of a madness. Okay, and like I said, Eshu can be a trickster energy. If you don't keep things and straighten, if you don't acknowledge his energy in the world, okay, there can be chaos in your life. Traps can be set for you, traps and paperwork, traps and contracts, traps set by people trying to, set you up, blame you for things that you didn't do, tricks being played. You lose your keys, you can't find your keys. You're having problems finding things. Things are going missing. That kind of energy. When you feel that kind of energy, that is Eshu coming in to say, hey, I would like some acknowledgement. If you acknowledge me, then I'll help you find your keys. I'll help you, undo these games that are being played on you. The games may be played on you in relationships as well. Could be romantic relationships. It could be partnerships and business. Okay, any of those things. So Eshu, you definitely want Eshu on your side, because if Eshu is not on your side, things in your life can be made very difficult. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some Odu. And like I said, Odu helps to guide us. Odu exposes things a little bit more clearly in our life. And Odu gives us information that we need to remedy situations and to smooth things out. These energies can last for several days or several weeks, okay? And so just keep that in mind. And these energies can resolve itself based on how close and connected you are to spirit. Are you in prayer? Are you in meditation? Are you doing things like yoga, and things of that nature to kind of quiet your spirit so you can tap into um, peace and harmony, so you can think clearly and have that clarity you need to move forward. All right, so let me pull some. Um, I'm going to pull some cards. Let me shuffle first. That's way too many cards. Okay. Wow. We got 3. Okay, 3 should be enough. Okay. So let's see what they have to say. So Odu exposes people, places, and things very clearly. All right, so the first message that Odu wants to basically tell you, and sometimes Odu speaks in sort of like a riddle format, but it's for you to kind of think about and ponder and figure out. He who removes someone's eyes removes his own. Think about that. He who removes someone's eyes removes his own. Okay, so that what you do to others, you're going to be doing to yourself. Okay, and that also has to do with karma. If you treat others how you want to be treated, but if you're treating people badly, then you're going to get bad energy, bad karma back to you. Okay. It's saying here that you may be having bad dreams. And it's saying that with those bad dreams, you definitely have to um, put your head on straight and think clearly. Okay, with those bad dreams, you see that it could be that you have enemies that are attacking you from different angles. Okay, um, not necessarily enemies with weapons, but enemies with words, people with words and traps and situations. Okay, so it's announcing it here in Odu as well. It's saying here, any expired medicine can cause you harm. So you definitely want to go through your medicine cabinet and throw away all medication, vitamins, everything that you have that's expired, because it says that it can cause you to be very sick. It's saying that you are not stable, you're not feeling secure right now. Okay, there's a lot of instability. Um, and with that instability, you're going to feel very vulnerable. And so you, like I said, you have the Orisha's Ogun that's going to stand up for you, and you have Eshu that's standing up for you. But for some reason, Ogun is not happy with how things are flowing right now, and that's why he came reverse. All right, and we'll get into the gist of it as we move on. It's saying here that love triangles, adultery can cause you your life, okay? Unfaithfulness can cause you your life. So it's really important that if you are not happy in your romantic situation with someone, that you end it, because doing threes is a problem. Like I said, Ogun, I don't know if I said this or not, but Ogun owns the number 3 and he owns the number 7, okay, in numerology. But 3 is very important. And threes, because he owns threes, people have to respect that number 3. And they can't do things in threes as best as they can. Ogun is saying, no, you cannot do threes. Okay, why can't you do threes? Because threes, you can contract an STD, there can be unwanted pregnancies, there can be shame um, brought about as a result of this adultery that's taking place, or unfaithfulness, but also too the person that you're engaging with in this third party situation, this affair, could be sick. They could have HIV, they could have AIDS, they could have herpes, they can have gonorrhea, chlamydia, they can have any number of these diseases that can be passed on to you. Not only that, they can have a crazy or emotionally unstable spouse or partner that could find out that you are seeing their partner or their mate. They can potentially kill you, stalk you, and as a result of that, there could be fighting, and you could potentially go to prison. Okay, so it's really important that you be very careful with this. It's saying that if someone sends you to a particular place, if they're telling you to, oh, go here, go there, don't go. Act like you're sick. Don't go, because it could be a trap. And remember what I said. I talked about and I mentioned traps here. And Eshu was showing up, and Eshu was confirming traps. Okay, Eshu announced the possibility and the potential for traps, but traps are again mentioned in Odu. So just be careful of people sending you to a place. Just give them the excuse you don't feel well, don't go, something came up, you have an emergency. It's saying here that you may have some issues with your head, your brain, and your eyesight. So if you're having like blurred vision, if you're having headaches, you really want to go to a doctor to get those things checked, because there may be something brewing within your body. Okay, it's saying here that a family member may go to jail if this hasn't already happened. Ogun also has to do with the law enforcement, police. Okay, so Ogun came upside down. So Ogun says that there's something not right. There's something not right legally. There's a problem. Some crime has been committed. A trap has been set. Someone is being set up, but it's saying that some family member may be going to jail. It's saying here that rumors can be deadly. Rumors can be deadly, okay? It could start off as a joke. It could start off between one or two people, and then those rumors start changing, and then one thing leads to another. People can get very upset. People's reputations and egos are on the line, and as a result of that, someone can get hurt, and in worst case scenario, die from this. This is kind of heavy, okay? It's saying here to never hit a child on the head. Okay, children are blessings in most spiritual traditions around the world, and so also remember that children have that God force, that God-like energy within them as well. All right, and so when you hit children in the head, when you're disciplining them, you are bringing bad energy, bad luck into your life. Okay, it's already saying that there are issues and problems here. All right, challenges here. And the sun came reverse. So, for the sun to come reverse, that's announcing that something is going on here. So don't hit children in the head. And saying here, do not pick up heavy things, because you can throw your back out, you can get sick, it can misalign certain things within your body, and it will cause you to be out of commission for a while. It's saying here that you may have the beginnings of sickness happening within your body. And if you are sick, it's saying that you're going to require some spiritual work to be done in addition to a medical checkup. Ogun has to do with surgeries, surgical implements, and things of that nature. So it may be that whatever this sickness is may require surgery, but you should go and get a spiritual consultation. Depending on what tradition you're in. If you're in my tradition, you would go to a santero or a santera or a babalao to help you. But if you're in other traditions, you definitely consult with the higher up in that tradition, in addition to going to the doctor to get work done, so that if you do require surgery, that the surgery goes through smoothly and successfully without incident. Okay. Also, Yemaya is the one who is talking in this particular Odu. Yemaya is the feminine aspect of God. Her energies are found in the oceans of the world. She's the mother of everyone. She's the mother of mothers, the mother of children, whether they have parents or not. So also Yemaya is going to stick up for you here. And you can do a molasses and water bath. You can mix it with your left hand. Do a little bit of molasses you can buy at the supermarket. Pour a little bit in a bowl of water. Mix with your left hand. Pray for Yemaya to help you, to uplift you, to rejuvenate you, and to get rid of any bad luck, bad energies. And then pour it over your head, all the way down to your body, air dry, and then dress in white. Wrap your head in white, okay? So basically, Yemaya is going to help to smooth things over, in addition to Ogun standing up, in addition to Eshu standing up for you, okay? The next Odu that came up, the message is saying, be yourself and don't live other people's lives, okay? So basically, another message in this is don't covet other people's lives. Don't covet other people's things, because you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors with those other people. And so by you coveting things that they have, you could also be pulling, by the law of attraction, other things that are not so good for you, okay? Here it's saying, be careful drinking with others. Be very careful drinking with others because they may not have your best interest, okay? It's saying here, as far as your mate or your spouse is concerned, do not search for your mate's belongings. Do not, because you may find something that is really volatile. It can get you guys into a fight and an argument, and you can wind up going to jail or prison, okay? And Ogun's energy has to do with that. The jails, the prisons, the police involvement. All right, it's saying here, don't carry weapons, and it says no arguing. Okay, you tend to be a little stubborn. Of course, you're a Taurus. Okay, so that's one of the characteristics of Taurus people. All right, so but don't let your stubbornness be the death of you. Don't let your stubbornness cause additional issues in your life. It's saying that you're a great organizer. That's wonderful. But just to keep things in order, to keep things going smoothly, stay focused, stay in prayer, and stay in meditation. And I've also featured Jason Gallant's channel on my channel, that you can tap into to look into mantras and healing, to bring and pull in success and prosperity, to protect you from evil eyes, and to help you to move forward. Okay, it's saying here, keep your head covered in rain. All right, because there's phenomena, rain, there's energy in rain, okay? But here, your head is very sacred. And sometimes rain, which cleans the atmosphere, can pull down energies onto you that can cause further chaos, araye, confusion in your life, okay? And so it's saying here at this time, keep your head covered in the rain. Make sure you have an umbrella. Put your hand over your head. Put a hat on your head. Do not let your head get wet, because there are stories in my tradition that talks about rain shrinking your head. All right. And so in these times, with all of this chaos happening in your life, your head is very important. Okay. And it's saying here, Oshumari talks about the rainbow. Rainbows are created in rain. Okay. And in that rain, the mix of the rain and the sun and the way the light hits the raindrops, there's phenomena there. And so phenomena, if you are not spiritually in tune with yourself, phenomena can cause chaos and confusion in your mind, in your thinking, okay? And you really have to be able to think clearly, because you do have enemies lurking here. It's saying be careful of gluttony. Watch what you eat, okay? Don't overdo it. Don't oversex yourself. Don't overeat yourself. Just be careful of that, because sickness can take place in all of those different areas. Be patient. Be very patient, okay? Because you do have good things coming to you. But this is a phase, this is a cycle that's happening that has to play out. Um, it's saying here, do not eat pumpkins. Pumpkins here are sacred to the energies, the spirits that are standing up to protect you. Pumpkins also represent wealth. So why would you want to eat your wealth? Okay, you want to maintain your wealth, and you want to show respect to the spiritual energies that govern and own pumpkins. So that means don't watch eating soups, especially thick soups. Because those soups tend to be made with pumpkin. Watch your protein powders, because sometimes they have pumpkin in them. And also, no pumpkin pie, and do not eat pumpkin seeds for this period of time, okay, while the spirits stand up to work for you, to smooth things out for you. It's saying here, do not ever be physically abusive, okay, because that can bring karma, negative energy to you, bad luck to you, okay? It's saying here again, and Oshimari announced it, Oshimari and the rainbow have to do with not only transformation, but they have to do with phenomena. And it's saying here that you have experienced phenomena in your life. Phenomena are just strange things that happen that you really can't explain, that no scientist can explain, okay? Phenomena could be spiritual energies, you seeing spirits, you getting vibes, you getting goosebumps, you hearing things, hearing voices, things of that nature. So it's announcing that that you sense phenomena. Okay, it's saying here to definitely during this time think before you speak, and when you speak, speak softly. Okay, so that you can get your your point across, so that everyone will listen, and that the objective or the goal will be completed, whatever it is. It's mentioning again here with gluttony. It's really saying, like, you got to be careful with overdoing it. The spirit is saying that you have a tendency to overdo it with lots of things. It could be food, sweets, sex, alcohol, drugs, just overdoing it. So be very careful, because it can cause health problems, health issues here. And Ogun is talking about the possible need for surgery. Um, don't take foods that people push on you. Again, it's talking about food here. Food, there's something with you in food. Do not take foods that people push on you, because it can be sick. Someone could have done a work on it, a trabajo, brujeria. They could have dropped something in the food. Do not take foods that people push on you. It's saying here, don't eat white foods. Don't eat foods with a lot of white. That means, well, what is that? Rice, foods that contain flour, um, pasta, white foods, okay? Because it's implying here that your blood sugar could be on the verge of being high, that you could be on the verge of being possibly a diabetic, okay? And so you cannot formally be diagnosed with diabetes, but one day you could be eating cookies and cakes and pasta and rice and all of these things that are white in nature, sugary stuff, and all of a sudden go into a coma like that. So it's saying, watch this. It's saying limit your fish intake. Limit your fish intake, because here there are other energies that own fish. And so just to be respectful of those energies that are trying to stand up for you, um, limit your amount of fish that you take in. Don't let drunk people in your house, because it can bring in bad luck, okay? And it can bring destruction, okay? You see these birds laid out here. Someone drinks, there could be an argument, someone could get shot, stabbed up, fighting, and it's not only one person impacted, it's everyone that's impacted here. All right, so do not allow people to get drunk at your house. Don't walk or do anything in threes. Odu confirms it. Ogun showed up. When Ogun came upside down, he was not happy. So we want to make Ogun happy. Ogun's energy is a warrior-like energy. He's a no-nonsense kind of energy. All right. So no doing anything in threes. No driving in threes. No extramarital affairs. No side pieces. threes, period. Okay, you threes in business relationships and partnerships. If you have a group that you sing in, that you perform in, no threes in that. It's saying here that you're doing things in threes, that there's discord, there's arguments, there's fighting, there's, bochinche, there's gossip, there's playing one person against the other, and it's creating issues and problems. And so therefore you may be the one that's under attack. Okay, and you don't know why. The other people are ganging up on you and you don't know why. There's drama. There's drama here. Um, so, if you get in a car with three people, it could be a car accident. Ogun showed up. Ogun owns cars, metals, um, he owns accidents, okay? Things of that nature. All right. And so he's telling you, in order to avoid this, very coolly, Spirit is saying no threes. If you need to travel with a little doll, you can get a little Lego doll, a little stuffed animal, something that breaks that three up so that you don't have any issues. It's saying here, don't walk under ladders, or over holes or broken flooring, because you can fall and get hurt. Also, when you walk over holes, like in the street, over sewage grates, subway grates, you can lose your wealth and your luck and your blessings, your array, through the holes in your body by walking over holes. Okay, it's symbolic, but there's also energy and phenomena in these holes. Okay, and you can lose your wealth by walking over these holes in the ground. All right. It's saying here, horseback riding, skating, biking, motorcycles can cause serious accidents and may even cause your life at this time. So in these next couple of weeks, please try not to go horseback riding, skating, biking, motorcycles, anything, because you can break legs, you can lose your life. And so they're warning you, don't do that. It's saying here, do not turn your back to the street, whatever you do. I don't know if a car can jump the curve, someone can run up behind you, rob you, hurt you in some way, so don't do it. And again, it's warning about your back. So I don't know if some of you have back issues as a result of lifting things, but it's saying, again, no heavy loads here, no heavy loads. And again, keep your head clear. Keep your head clear, because you are clearly under attack. And worst case scenario, there are multiple victims in this situation, whatever it is. And so you need to keep your head clear so that you can think straight, you can strategize, and to be able to maneuver. All right. The last thing is that you search not knowing. Okay. You're searching, but you're not getting information that you need. You're looking for something. There's something in your life that is not complete. All right. And so here, you're searching because other aspects of your life may be going fine, but spiritually, it's saying that you are growing, that you are blossoming. It's saying here that you are a very, very heavy spiritualist, okay? And that the life that you are living right now is not conducive to you cultivating your spirituality. That is why the sun came reverse. Okay? The sun deals with happiness and contentment and all of the good things. But the sun also deals with spirituality. Okay? And you're not cultivating your spirituality the way you need to cultivate your spirituality. It's saying here that you are so spiritual that you're like a magician, that you can blow things up if you're not careful. You can blow things up with your words, with your ache, with the power of your words, okay? And not even know what you're doing. You got to be careful wishing things, wishing people dead, wishing harm to people, because when you do that, you can actually make it happen. This is what this Odu is saying. This is what Spirit is saying to you. But you can turn this around, and you can embrace this spirituality by manifesting, creating good things, magical things happening in your life, so that you can handle your enemies with no problem, without even lifting a finger. so that you won't have these moments of destruction, and that you can bring that sun back into your life, okay? And handle the phenomena, because Oshumati mentioned the phenomena here, okay? And the Odu was confirming it. There's phenomena. You may be creating things and you don't even know how you're doing this, because you're not tapped into any particular spiritual group, any line of spirituality. You may not be meditating, you may not be in prayer, um, but here, this could be the moment with this reading that I'm giving today, with Spirit talking to you. These are your spirit guides and protections that are talking to you, because I called them forth. And they're saying that you are very spiritual and you are not rising to the occasion. And what are you going to do about it? Because you may continue to have struggles and strife because you're not tapping into it. You can start by going on and checking out Jason Gallant, tapping into those mantras, chanting those mantras 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night. They're very simple mantras, some of them. And so therefore you're cultivating your energy. You're clearing your head of any blockages and obstacles by doing the white baths, wrapping your head in white, bathing in white, sleeping in white, wearing white. You're tapping into that energy, and you're turning all of those things that you're blowing up, all of that chaos that's happening, and you're creating now order. All right. It's saying here that if you're a female, that there's abiku causing problems with you having children. What is abiku? In my tradition and West African tradition, abiku are the spirits of children that died, either in childbirth or that were terminated through abortion. Okay. And so women don't realize that when they abort children, there are spirits with those children that they aborted. Okay. And so I understand that women have abortions for a number of different reasons. And so that's totally your prerogative here. But the spiritual um, debt that comes with abortions can manifest itself through that when you do decide to have a child, okay, when you do decide to bring forth life into this world, those children that you aborted, those spirits now are jealous spirits. They're angry spirits because they were not able to come forth in this world. Now they're trying to take forth the life that you're carrying inside of you. And therefore it may be causing you problems with pregnancy, with getting pregnant, with you carrying a baby full term. Okay. And so with this being the issue, you're definitely going to have to do work with Yemaya. Yemaya, like I said, Yemaya is the feminine aspect of God that is found in the oceans. Okay. She's the mother of all mothers. She's the mother of children. She is the one that will bless you with fertility. She is the one that will bless you with children. Okay. She governs children. So what you may need to do is you may need to go to the ocean, bathe in her waters, say prayers to her, offer her molasses. Don't throw the jar of molasses in, but pour a little bit of molasses into the water and say prayers to her and ask her for help in you conceiving and carrying this baby full term, alive and well. Okay? Because it's saying here that you may be having issues getting pregnant. All right. So Odu had a lot to say to you today. It's a lot of information. You may want to replay this video over and over again. I'm gonna see in final what any words or of inspiration that the angels have for you. So I'm gonna pull a couple of angel cards, and then we'll close out this reading. So just give me a couple seconds. All right, so the first card up, it's Archangel Jophiel that's speaking to you. And Jophiel is saying, clear your space. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So if you don't have feng shui kind of implemented in your house, things blocking doors, blocking windows, beds in the walkway or near the doorway, things of that nature. Jophiel is saying you need to clear your space of clutter. Okay, that's going to help you to think. But also, clutter pulls phenomena. It pulls spirits. It pulls energies that you are not able to handle at this time. Once you have cultivated your spirituality, then you'll be able to manage the phenomena that's happening in your house. But up until that point, no, you got to get rid of the clutter, clear your space, so that you can pull um, energies that are of high vibration, energies of the light, okay? No empty bottles in your house. Do not keep empty bottles in your house. If you have any bottles, vases, anything that's empty, put a stone in it, put a marble in it, fill it with water. Don't have any empty bottles in your house. Throw them out, because spirits will hide in bottles, okay? And they will make your life a hot mess, all right? So you don't need that. It's saying indigo and crystal children. Okay, indigo children are very spiritual children. They have the gift of sight. So I don't know if you have children. You may have a child that has the gift of sight, spiritual sight, that may say to you, "Mommy, I see something. Daddy, I see something. I see things." Don't dismiss it. They may have the gift that you have. Okay. Archangel Metatron is confirming it. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Sensitive? They're talking about sensitive spiritually. Okay? If you have children, don't have your children sleeping in the dark. That's torture. That's almost like borderline abuse. Okay? And you may not know it, but I'm telling you, from here on in, put a nightlight or two in their room. Okay? Children are very spiritually sensitive. They see spirits, they see things. And it's nothing you can do. There's nothing wrong with the children. Okay? They're sensitive, just like animals are sensitive to spirits. So it's saying be kind, be understanding, talk to your children, cultivate that energy, explain to them, let them know, because they could have that spiritual sight that you have. Archangel Azrael mentions comfort here. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So if you were dealing with a relationship that was a struggle for you, that was hard for you, okay, because clearly there are some issues relationships wise. Azrael is standing up for you, and you can find prayers for them if you want to meditate on these angels online. And then finally, Archangel Michael, big popular angel. Remember who you are. Do not lose yourself. Do not lose yourself. Remember, one of your Odus talked about be yourself and don't live other people's lives. And you have Archangel Michael confirming that again. Be yourself. Don't lose yourself. Your culture. If you were raised in Morocco or raised in Dubai, whatever your culture is, keep your culture. Don't think that you have to adapt other people's cultures and downplay or what do you call it? You know, badmouth your tradition and your religion and your spiritual beliefs. Okay, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. All right, so don't lose yourself. Do not lose yourself. It's very critical here. The angels are standing up for you. Spirit guides and protections are standing up for you. It's a lot of information. If you have any other questions, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999@gmail.com. I'm available for personal readings. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be with you towards the end of the month for September 2019 reading. Good luck.